Hello, my Cosmic Healing Tribe. Welcome to the monthly Elementals Report. I am Oshun's Mirror. I am a tarot reader, an oracle, a life coach, and energy advisor. And here we are going to be going over the November 2020 Elemental Report for air. So this includes all Libras, Gemini, and Aquariuses. You can look at your sun, your moon, and your rising. And for people who are super into astrology, I get it. You can also look at your Venus, your Mercury, and your Mars signs to get a prescription just for you. Now let's get into it. I did pre-shuffle the deck, but I did not pull out any cards beforehand. Spirit, what are the cards in the tarot report for air signs for the month of November 2020? Ace of Wands, guys. Okay, so when the Ace of Wands comes up, you have made a decision. There is a decision about what you're going to be doing, about the action you're taking. You're being guided to follow a divine manifestation action. You are taking control of your magic. You are being accountable for your energy and what it is manifesting in your life. I really love when the Ace of Wands comes up. This is the thumb up card. Follow your spirit. Now, do note that the hand is coming from the divine. So your actions are being spirit led, of really saying, okay, I'm tuning in, I'm listening to myself, I'm allowing myself to grow and expand in my actions based on my new thoughts. So thoughts are very important to you guys. Be very mindful about what you're thinking, how you're thinking, and why you're thinking it. Because Nine of Cups, you guys are in the mastermind plan. Nine of Cups is a great card. This is whatever you wish. And so this brings to the power of, again, thought. What you think and how you feel is what you're going to be manifesting. So if you are taking the lead and saying, yes, I am going to go towards positive thought, positive idea, positive growth, then yes, that's what's going to fill your cup. And if not, then not. The Nine of Cups also does indicate, be careful about having too much, being too much, just too much. This is, yeah, you get whatever you want, but also be careful what you wish for. So I'm hearing a lot of accountability for magic, a lot of accountability for energy coming up, for the air elements coming up. Yes, take your time. Four of Swords is coming up. Definitely take your time and allow yourself to sit and think about where your emotional state is, why you're feeling these things, and how your emotions and your actions are closely aligned. We do have Mars retrograde, and Mars retrograde is about allowing yourself, really taking the accountability for where your emotional state is and how it connects to your actions, how your actions are actually a part and reflective of other things that are going on with you. So allow yourself to channel this energy of reviewing and rearranging and getting to know yourself in a way that is like, yes, this is who I want to be, right? This is where I am going. And the Four of Swords says that this clarity is going to come through rest. Your ability to really hear what's going to be happening for you and what's going to bring you the most is in that rest, that consideration with the divine. The Four of Swords indicates that you do need to take a break. You need to allow yourself to really deal with, the Three of Swords is over him here. Allow yourself to deal with the mental pains and ideas that have been hanging over your head, that have affected how and what you've been manifesting, and allow yourself to pick up a new sword. Allow yourself to focus on the divine, focus on the future of what can be so that you can create what you desire. Even look here in the Four of Swords, his eyes are going up to the Nine of Cups. There is a consideration about what you want and what you need. Here you are and the Nine of Cups, and then here you are with the Four of Swords looking up like, okay, what do I need to do? As you allow yourself to have a rest and a reprieve, as you can reconsider the actions that you're taking here, because you are focused on the world. See, this makes sense to me because we do now have the North Node in Gemini, and the North Node in Gemini is opening up these new ideas, new communications, new tribal alliances, a newness that is being based on, that is possible because there's that South Node release in Sagittarius of the philosophies, of the ideas that have dictated your manifestation. So allow yourself to see and make yourself the center of your world. Now, also, when I have the Four of Swords coming up with the World card, it indicates to me that some people are not going to like that you are not out here always partying, you're not talking as much, you're not giving as much energy because you are concentrating on your own health, your own mental space, your own vibration, so that you can get to the next manifestation that you desire. Here we are. The Eight of Cups, there is a walking away. So we have this need. What Spirit is saying is that there is a need to just release something, release this emotional burden, allow yourself to walk towards new feelings, new emotions. Look how he's walking towards the moon here. Allow yourself to walk to a new future. Realize that yes, my emotions matter, but they do not have to dictate me. Allow your heavier emotions to become the flow that for your growth and for your healing. We have the Eight of Cups with the Nine of Cups. It brings us back to the Eight of Cups, again, of allowing yourself to be emotionally accountable, allowing yourself to grow. Seven of Pentacles. So patience is going to be very important for you guys this month. Really allow yourself to realize, listen, I have been putting in seeds. I am doing work. And then it's going to take some time. Be patient with yourself. Be patient with these new ideas. Be patient with these new habits. Be patient with yourself. Even as I was saying it, I felt myself quickening up. So when you find yourself getting quick or going into those vibrations that you're made a decision that you no longer want to adhere to, stop and take a break. So for air signs, it's going to be very important this month of November to let yourself take a break. We do have some really heavy energies going on, right? We have Mars retrograde. We have Mercury retrograde at the time that I'm recording this, and even though Mercury will be leaving its retrograde on November 3rd, it's going to be in shadow until November 15th. And so there's this bouncing back and forth for Mercury between Libra, which is other people, and then in Scorpio, which is that deep self. So I want you to center yourself, guys. Center yourself. This work card is saying, put yourself in the center of the equation. How do I feel? What do I need? Is this really what I am desiring? If somebody's trying to rush you into something, air signs, that is a very good, air elementals, this is a very good sign that you need to stop and be like, you know what, I'm going to sit down, I'm going to think about it, I'm going to really meditate on if this is the right decision for me. Because of the Four of Wands. Again, the Four of Wands is indicating alliances with yourself, with your own masculine and feminine, with other people. This is about giving yourself celebration. Celebrate how far you've come. Celebrate what you've done and what you've accomplished. And let it be okay that with a little bit of joy, sometimes there is a little bit of sadness, right? Like, yes, you're getting everything that you want, but there have been sacrifices. There have been things that had to let go about yourself or your perceptions of other people or your connection to the other people so that you can get to this celebration. Remember, air signs, having everything and doing everything doesn't mean necessarily that you have what you want, because you are going there's a re-amalgamation happening across the board for air signs. See the Princess of Pentacles. So allow yourself to lovingly learn your new magic, lovingly explore how you create, what you want to create, where you want to create it. Allow yourself to go back to the drawing board, and not as a judgment of you or how far you've come or what you do or what you will do, but for the fact that you are a divine cosmic masterpiece, and sometimes you need a broad stroke and sometimes you need a fine point. Allow yourself to enter into a state of fluidity about everything. Come on, the Moon card coming up. A lot of emotions. So with the Moon card coming out, this is saying to me, guys, that you need to give time for rest. Here we go again. A lot of Moon coming up. We have the Moon card coming out just saying, listen, you need to take time and let yourself think about what you're feeling, what's going on with you, your subconscious, and how much it really is a part of your life. I know this is going to be hard for you guys, but listen, you can't think yourself out of everything, right? All of the 4 elements are important, including your emotions. And so there's this retreat. Here we have this 4 swords coming up, and then the 8 of cups comes out for this retreat. And what is he walking towards? The moon. So it is going to be very important to let yourself get rest, to cultivate loving solitude. See, as I'm saying this to you, my throat chakra starts closing up. Don't talk too much, air signs. Listen. Really listen to what people are saying, to how you're speaking to yourself. Listen to your intuition about what you need to heal, what needs time to grow, and allow there to be patience. I promise you, with Mercury retrograde in Scorpio, Mercury is going to return back into Libra, then go back into Scorpio. Everything that you're wondering about is going to come out. So you do not have to rush. Queen of Swords. Ooh, somebody's about to get cut. Because we have the Queen of Swords with the 4 swords. That's the 5 of Swords. Allow yourself to be very clear with yourself and other people, lovingly, like, listen, I'm taking time. I know that I used to do this. I know I used to have time for that, but I don't really have time for this right now. I need to take myself out of the party. 9 of Cups. I need to take myself out of the party. I need to sit back down. I need to rest. I need to meditate. I need to make a new master plan. I need to study my magic. So I see a lot of busyness, that you're very busy, but it's behind the scenes. It's not necessarily for everybody. It's not for everybody. This is just for you. Justice reverse coming out. Yes, listen, air signs. I know that it is a lot of overwhelming energy for air signs. The air elementals is getting a hit right across the board. There has been some deep shifts in the stars about how we think, why we think, and energetic accountability. So when the Justice card reverse is coming up, there is a concern that you're not going to get what you want or what you need, or that something unfair is going to occur. But what they're saying to me is, listen, the world turns. All right. What is up now will be down. What is to the left will eventually go right. That is why they're saying to you, be patient, let yourself rest, and find the joys also of your own comfort, of your own solitude, of also tapping in. Whenever I see the 9 of Cups, I think of a spirit party, because they have a lot of cups out, but there's nobody else there that you can see. So your guides, your spirit guides are really trying to speak to you. Have a spirit party. Let yourself tune in and connect with who you are and what you want. At the bottom of the deck, we are coming up with the Chariot reverse, which is saying, okay, it's time to stop. Let yourself rest, guys. Let yourself rest. I just keep hearing rest, listen. Rest, listen, act, rest, listen, act, rest, listen, act. So you're finding a new flow. You're finding a new vibration. Just because it doesn't look like you're going forward or moving quickly to other people doesn't mean that you're not actually up to something, because the High Priestess is coming through. So the High Priestess, again, here we are again saying, don't talk so much. Listen, learn, intuit, there's a lot of feminine energy out here. And I use the genders as archetypes, not as just this is how you have to be, right? But when we have so much feminine energy with the High Priestess, with the Queen of Swords, with the Princess of Pentacles, with the Moon card, with Lady Justice, in the world, there's a lot of things going on right now. There's a lot of things that aren't fully apparent, and you don't have to worry about exactly when they're going to come or how they're going to come, but focus on making sure that you are rested, that you are tuned in, and that you are ready to be ready with yourself and for what you want and what you desire. And again, be patient, air signs, air elementals, wherever this is hitting in your sun, your moon, your rising, your Mercury, your Venus, or your Mars, you need to cultivate patience. Allow yourself to seed and blossom within the divine time. And as the final overall card, again, the Four of Wands. Guys, you have a lot to celebrate. The Four of Wands coming up twice. You have a lot to celebrate. You have a lot of opportunities in your life. Stop and allow yourself to enjoy what you have, where you are, who you are with. And if you're not enjoying who you're with, go someplace else and take the time and remember that your greatest beauty, your greatest asset is you and your connection to the divine. So that is your the air elemental reading for the month of November 2020. This applies to all Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius in their moon, sun, rising, Venus, Mercury, or Mars. I love you guys so much and stay cosmic. Bye.